Hi everybody, I wanted to use this short video to talk you through our work this week. It was such a pleasure to get to read a little bit about your topics on the discussion board and to also see how your research is going with your annotated bibliographies so far. I hope that you're gathering a lot of great research. This week we're going to be working on two assignments. One is to write a draft of a research proposal, which I hope you're working on today, so you can give it to me for some feedback. You'll also have a chance to meet with a librarian one-on-one to talk about your research and also talk about your annotated bibliography. And then you'll have a chance to revise those documents and then get them turned in by the 17th. So I'm in Module 3 and the part where it talks about the research proposal, section 3.3 here. And I just wanted to show you, as you look through what the research proposals are, the assignment is linked here, as well as 3 samples from students in my class. These would be really helpful for you to see a couple of things. One, to see the level of detail I'm looking for in this document, and then secondly, to also see how these documents use research to be really specific about the problem and the proposed solutions and who the audience might be for your ultimate analytical report project as well. So make sure you're taking a look at those. Again, they're under this section 3.3. proposing your research project. So that's a great spot to look. You're also, as I mentioned, hopefully working on a draft of your research proposal. It's worth 20 points and you'll turn it in to me this evening so I can give you some feedback on it before your final version comes in later this week. So get going on that if you haven't already turned it in. And then the next step, as I mentioned, will be a meeting with a librarian to go over your annotated bibliography. To make that meeting productive, you need to have 6 of your sources ready to go, which means your citations and annotations, and you need to meet with your librarian by this Friday, Valentine's Day, at 10 p.m. So as you're working through over here on courses, you'll see that I have this other course. Looks a lot like our course, but it's for the library. It has that little library prefix or suffix extra addition there. Go into that course. You should have been in there last week already, completing the library component. Once you're in there, you'll see at the very end instructions for how to set up your meeting with your librarian. Make sure to get that set up. I know sometimes students are skeptical of a requirement for that appointment, but it is a super helpful appointment, not only for your annotated bibliography, but for your research in general. Meeting with a librarian for 20 minutes or half an hour could save you hours in your research process trying to find the right kind of sources or trying to narrow your topic. So it's a super valuable meeting. Students across the board say it was beneficial for them. So make sure that you do that by Friday. And then the final component of this kind of chunk of our research unit will be turning in your final research proposal and annotated bibliography by the 17th, which is Sunday at 10 p.m. I think 14 pages. Oh, Monday at 10 p.m. So make sure to get those items, research proposal and annotated bibliography, in by Monday at 10 p.m., a week from today. So this week is meeting with librarians, finishing your annotated bib and your research proposal, and getting feedback from me and from your librarian on those documents. I'd be happy to meet during my office hours, by phone, by Zoom, by email. Stop by my office in Noble 234. I'd love to talk to you about how your research is going. Thank you.